Hi, my name is Larry Jordan, and welcome to this Power Up webinar, talking about using Adobe Story in pre-production. You know, you've probably got Story installed on your hard disk, and even if you don't, you can access it for free on the web through a browser. And Story is one of those programs that if you don't know it's there, you don't go looking for it. What I wanted to do today is to give you some compelling reasons why you want to consider using Adobe Story even if you're already working with programs like Movie Magic or Final Draft, because it can significantly help in the process of pre-production. And because of its integration with the rest of the Adobe suite, we have the ability to take something, start it in Story, and flow it through the rest of production and post-production as well. That's what we're going to be talking about today. By the way, we have a new subscription service. All our online video tutorials and webinars are now available via subscription. This is a great way to access all our online training. All our video tutorials, all our webinars, all our Adobe and Final Cut 10 training is available via subscription. For one low monthly fee, you get streaming access anywhere, anytime via the internet. Plus, subscribers can attend any of our live webinars for free. For more information, visit larryjordan.biz/subscriptions. Adobe Story is a one-stop application for pre-production scripting, collaboration, documentation, organization, and scheduling for a wide variety of media projects. It began as Adobe CS Live. It was a service, but it's since expanded to include both in the cloud and local hard disk versions. The key strength to Story is that it is tightly integrated with other programs in the Adobe Production Premium to provide a workflow from pre-production through final delivery. What I want to cover today is to show you what Adobe Story is and illustrate a typical workflow, show you how to create new projects, show how to create new scripts, show how to set up collaboration, how to add cast, sets, tags, categories, and shots, how to generate reports, and how to export a script for integration into Premiere Pro. This is Adobe Story. It is displaying a sample project which is shipped by Adobe to help us learn how to use the software. It has two basic components: the project view, which you access by clicking on the word projects, and the authoring view, which we use when we're writing a script. I'll be showing you both in this webinar. There are three organizational terms you need to understand. One is a category, one is a project, and one is a document. A script is a document. So is a synopsis or a character bio. There's a variety of different documents that we can create inside Story. Scripts, documents, are stored inside projects, and projects are stored inside categories. When we go to create something new, let me select my Comedy Web project. Notice I've got no documents created. With the Comedy Web project selected, I'll go up to the New menu and click it. There are a variety of things that we can create. For instance, I can create a typical film script, a two-column TV script, an AV script, a multi-column script, character bios and schedules and log lines, pitches, research, summaries, synopsis, just a free-form document that could contain anything. What we're doing here is we are working with various templates that control how our text is laid out. As you know, a film script has a very specific way of being formatted, of where action is listed and parenthetical comments and characters and scene descriptions. Well, that template is built into Story so that when you write something, it fits within that template. Let's create a new film script. So I'll select that. I'm going to call it My Film Script. And there it is, My Film Script, written by me, based on my wild imagination. Bum, bum, bum. What's the next step? We got to do a schedule. Click on the Projects category. In this case, I'm going to go back to the Adobe project, Sample Project Paladin. I'm going to click on my Sample Project Paladin and go up to New. New is where you create everything. And we're going to say, I don't want to create a character bio. I want to create a schedule. And we're going to call this our shooting schedule. So we're going to call it, but what we type is always a surprise to all of us. And click Create. It says, what do you want to create a shooting schedule of? Well, I'm going to look at all my projects. I'm going to go to the Paladin project. I'm going to create it off the Paladin script. And this script, unlike the stuff that I've written, actually has multiple scenes in it. So I'll hold the Shift key down and select the first through the last scene that I want to create a report for, in this case, a schedule. Click OK. It goes through all those different scenes and generates a shooting script. Look at this, scene 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It lists all of my scenes, says whether it's interior or exterior, the time of day, where it is, how long the scene runs. I've got the ability to add notes. I can print this out. I can save it to an Excel file. All of a sudden, you start to see why putting our stuff into Story is a whole lot easier than just simply typing it into Word, because I can start to tag it, I can start to build schedules from it, I can convert it to a shooting script, I can add camera angles, brews, coffee, slices, bread. This is very cool, and you've already got it on your system, and if you don't, it's free. For the complete version of this webinar and all the details about Adobe Story, please visit my store at larryjordan.biz/store.